Hey everybody, we're back with another VR game saved from extinction, another series that is back for 2024. This time we're looking at an early game from the Gear VR. As always, we're working our way back. This one may look pretty common to you because it's been done several times in VR as we're looking around here. This is just ping pong. That's it. It's not anything fancy. It's literally called Ping Pong VR. Now, this one was available for Oculus GO and Gear VR, specifically for the Samsung Gear VR, and also available for the Go. This was by Exciting Reality. It was 99 cents at the time, but it has been lost to time. There is no listing for this anymore on the Oculus GO store, which was changed to the Meta store, of course, and a lot of these old games were just kind of removed from existence. But this is it. So now, because this is focused on the Gear VR, it is played with the headset only. There is no, as far as I'm aware, ability to use the gamepad or the joystick or joy controller to actually swipe the ball, making this kind of, how would I put this? Worse than ping pong or any sort of table game for the Wii, which came out back in 2006. This, of course, came out in 2017. So by 2017, we were still, I think a little bit forward from this. And if you know, the Gear VR did have a controller as well, so you should have been able to use that. Excuse me. But you can't here. So what is the game and how does it play? Pretty simple. There will be a reticle on screen. You can kind of see it here as we're playing. It's that blue reticle. And you simply move your vision to that location with your head, and your paddle will do the rest. There is no way to attack harder. There is no way to do any sort of trick shots. You simply move there as fast as you can and kind of line yourself up and hope that the computer hits that for you. Sometimes it will be a little off. Sometimes you'll be too fast or too slow, whatever the case may be. And then you just do this. You go back and forth. Pretty sure I hit that one. Maybe I was a little off. Back and forth with your opponent. Now, this is on the novice setting, so it does get harder. And you just go back and forth hitting this ball. This is it. It's interesting. I do like the aesthetics of this with its kind of low poly PS1 early 3D kind of thing, which is nice around there, but it doesn't quite fit the ping pong thing in any kind of sense. It's just there. There are, if you saw, two settings for low quality and high quality. I would assume the low quality setting would have been earlier Samsung Galaxy phones, perhaps, or the Gear VR itself, and the higher quality would have been the Go, since it's a little more powerful and dedicated for that. But this one's okay. It's fine. It's not going to do anything. It's got eyesight control only. They say it has realistic physics. I don't know how you would say that in terms of realistic. I wouldn't call it that. It's just a look and go game. There were worse. There were better. 99 cents. Ooh, that would have been rough at the time. This is one I would have developed and released for free with this setup. Now, that said, there are some benefits to this game at the time when it came out that would have probably made it worth 99 cents. There are two game modes here. There is a single player and a multiplayer. Now, the multiplayer worked in two separate ways. You can go online to play, and I'm sure that's what a lot of people did, or you can set it up to still go today. I believe you can still use it today with a wireless access network. So essentially over Wi-Fi. So if a friend has this on their Oculus GO, you could be on the same network and play this back and forth. Now, that's the one interesting and redeeming quality of this game, which is why we picked it really for saving this time around, because there aren't that many Oculus GO or Gear VR games that still support or work in multiplayer, because those servers, if there were, are long since gone, and a lot of them didn't kind of take advantage of that. This is one that takes advantage of that, and the ones that do or did, you know, there aren't other people to play with online because there are no servers. So you would be relegated to bots like this. But having the ability to play with friends may make this an option for you if you want to get a game to play with some friends that have a Gear VR or an Oculus GO for the fun of it. Now, there are 5 levels of difficulty. This is the novice setting. I don't know what changes in the other ones, but you get the idea. You don't need a 20-30 minute video to explain this. But this was released back in 2017 by Exciting Reality, and it was actually published by Internet for Life LLC. I don't know if they went on to do anything else besides this. The store page, like I said, I don't believe exists anymore. Yeah, it's gone. You have to have a Wayback Machine, so it's not even listed on the Quest or the Meta platform anymore. But for what it is, it's a fun little quick adventure. Again, not worth 99 cents if it was around today, but at the time, multiplayer with friends, we can dig it. Now, I don't know who developed this or what else they did. I believe it may be a Russian studio. Fun Reality, if I'm looking here at my notes while we're going, is a Russian studio, and they released... What can we see them release? Nothing. Their website isn't translated. And we're seeing a couple Gear VR related titles. There's an iPad game. I can't read any of this. And that might be it. They really might be kind of a one and done about. They have services, so they may be creating stuff, achievements, and downloads. Yeah, they don't even feature their games on their website, really. It looks like they help with development of VR-related things, but their photos on their website are all Gear VR related. So I don't believe they're around anymore. And this was, although this was updated, the copyright in 2024. So maybe they are, and they have Apple AR Kit. So maybe they are working behind the scenes. But this, again, was probably their first release. You can pick this one up now since it is nowhere to be found. This might be a novelty for you to check out and sideload it on your Gear VR or on your Oculus GO. That would be fun with friends. But here, we lost. That's it. You just look at a ball and it bounces away. I'd recommend a Wii instead for some more fun, but what can you do? So this is literally just Ping Pong VR. If you look over here, we have some options and stuff and wireless networks. You can look around, but that's it. So we're back. We'll be back with more games, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.